The unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Dalai Lama. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. Aristotle. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Socrates. The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. Oprah Winfrey. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Ralph Waldo Emerson. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Robert Frost. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. Life is a journey, and if you fall in love with the journey, you will be in love forever. Peter Haggerty. It is not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. Henry David Thoreau. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. Dalai Lama. The key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering. Bruce Lee. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. Dr. Seuss. Life is what we make it, always has been, always will be. Grandma Moses. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Winston Churchill. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Franklin D. Roosevelt. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Franklin D. Roosevelt. The purpose of life is a life of purpose. Robert Byrne. The quality of your life is in direct proportion to the amount of uncertainty you can comfortably deal with. Tony Robbins. We cannot change the cards we are dealt, just how we play the hand. Randy Pausch. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Helen Keller. Life is a daring adventure or nothing at all. Helen Keller. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Buddha. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Albert Einstein. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. Life is like a camera. Focus on the good times, develop from the negatives, and if things don't work out, take another shot. Unknown. Life is a balance of holding on and letting go. Rumi. The 2 most important days in your life are To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. Oscar Wilde. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Martin Luther King Jr. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Vivian Green. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. Zig Ziglar. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Charles R. Swindoll. If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. Dalai Lama, don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Will Rogers. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. Steve Jobs. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. C.S. Lewis. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. The more you know yourself, the more clarity there is. Self-knowledge has no end. Jiddu Krishnamurti. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. Life is a journey, and if you fall in love with the journey, you will be in love forever. Peter Haggerty. The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experience. Eleanor Roosevelt. The most important thing is to enjoy your life, to be happy. It's all that matters. Audrey Hepburn. Life is a gift. and it offers us the privilege, opportunity, and responsibility to give something back by becoming more. Tony Robbins. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Socrates. The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. Pablo Picasso.